back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip, and today we got a little bit of a crypto rally going on, folks. Welcome back, everyone. Today's a very good day. If you are holding crypto really overall, but Bitcoin and CRO are doing all right. Bitcoin not moving up as much right now as CRO, which is very, very interesting actually to me. Let me get my camera set up here. Jeez. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Good to see everybody. Today, CRO is bouncing exactly as we predicted here on the channel. You know what? I appreciate the shout outs. I had some people that appreciated the TA that we did here just in the last night because Crocoin was testing some critical support. And it looks like, folks, we may have found that support after all, and crypto is moving up, especially the CRO token. And I got my charts right here that I'll be pulling up to share with you guys. Doing my impromptu studio. I've got some supplies on the way. I've got a studio coming just in time for a bull market, hopefully. But look at this. Look at this, guys. That is a bottom for Bitcoin, okay? Bitcoin tested, what level was that? That was the $35,000 price level. It dipped all the way down to $34,600. Really, the 35K level is key here. That is what we were struggling to break through. Good morning, Cryo. Good to see ya. Got the Crow fam in the chat. We do have a massive rally on the CRO token today, which is absolutely spectacular to see, folks. I couldn't be more excited to see this coin pumping. For a lot of people that have been watching this channel, what a wild time it has been. Now, let's look back here at kind of some predictions that I've had. And I'm sorry because the charts are probably backwards for you guys. But right here, guys, that is the 8.7 cent level. Now, that's a level that I was talking about yesterday, that it was a key support for us to test. We successfully, guys, smash with the like button if you like it. We successfully tested that level and moved on and broke back up to 10 cents and through 10 cents. And I said between 8.7 and 10 cents were going to be key levels for this. And look what happened. We broke right through. This is the 10 cent line up here. We broke right through. And what are we doing now? We are testing that support. We're going to test that support. Now, if we can confirm a good bounce off this 10 cent level for CRO, then folks, we're going back to 12 cents. And if we can get past like 12.6 cents, which is that key level that I talk about every single day for CRO at least, if we can bounce through that, then maybe we can break through and move up into the 20 cent range. And who knows, can we hit $1 before the next bull market? Before the halving event? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. But I see that people have been appreciating some of the TA, and you know, I've noticed as well, me and Black Sea have both noticed that people have been signing up for Femex using our referral link down below. Why? Because people are excited for trading, and that's a pretty good platform that a lot of people have heard of, and some people just haven't signed up for it yet. I'm not going to move around too much today because some people got dizzy yesterday, but I do need to clean my camera off a little bit because I noticed that it is a little blurry, and I want to give a perfect stream for you guys here. So today is a good day. There are some stories that I want to cover for you guys outside of CRO and just Bitcoin. Excuse me one sec. Got it. Now we got a sparkly, shiny camera. Beautiful to see. Got the Crow fam in the chat. So a couple stories. We got banks now adopting crypto a little bit more. I'll talk more about that. Got a bank in Germany making some moves. We also have had some fake news lately that, you know, people were freaking out about with XRP, a potential XRP ETF getting filed for BlackRock, which in the end wasn't actually true. And so be careful what you read, guys. There's a lot of misleading stuff out there, okay? I noticed a little story out there for Binance that we're going to be talking about today. And I put out a tweet this morning because it's crazy to see the amount of FUD that this major cryptocurrency exchange is getting. And in conjunction with that, you've got major competitors out there that are going to be going for the throat in this bull market. Crypto.com is making a move. OKX making some big moves. Had a layer 2 solution that they were actually a ZK EVM compatible layer 2 solution built with Polygon tools actually for Ethereum. That's pretty big. Kip, you always suggest DCA. My question is, which day of the week should somebody set for the DCA strategy? It's a great question. Thank you for the question. The DCA strategy requires discipline, okay? And cash. You need cash on the sidelines. And so if you don't have either, then DCAing is not going to work for you. But if you're trying to DCA and you got some cash, let's talk a little bit about it, because I do say it every day. And here's a perfect example of today where things are moving up. If you've been buying through this bear market, you got a great average price, very low, mostly around 5 cents. And only recently have we rallied up past 6 cents, past 8 cents, 10 cents. But the answer to your question is whatever works for you. I know it's not a cop-out answer, but I know it might not be what you were looking for. But let me explain that a little bit more. If you have bi-weekly paychecks, okay, it depends. Let's do it this way. I do my DCAing based off my paychecks. I get good paychecks, but unfortunately, they only come once a month. Once per month. We make a little bit of money on this YouTube channel just from Google Ads, but that is, this big compared to my paycheck. And the paycheck is really the thing that allows me to dollar cost average. So for me, I dollar cost average once a month. And no matter what it is, it's the first day that I get my paycheck. I don't care what the price is. Some people might say, well, the markets don't do well on the days you get paychecks. Maybe. But over the long term, I don't really care, because one day I believe that Bitcoin is going to be well above 100,000. I believe that Ethereum is going to be well above its previous high at 4,500. I think that CRO is going to be well above $1. And so if we're dollar cost averaging every single month, every 2 weeks with whatever your income is and the extra money you have, then you can take advantage of these price moves. You will reap the rewards of the dollar cost averaging strategy. And all it is like a set amount. I mean, and there you go. Back to the paycheck. You probably get about the same amount per paycheck, right? Chef X says, hey bro, what's up with Corgi AI? I don't get it. Chef X, let me explain it to you. For those of you tuning in, everybody welcome. We got 40 viewers, 8 likes. Do me a favor, smash the like button if you like some of these predictions. If you like the conversation, if you're trying to learn about crypto, trying to make money, tap that thumbs up button and let's crow. Asking about Corgi AI. Corgi AI is crazy that we're talking about this. And I would have never expected this coin to be a relevant token. But the same is true for Shiba Inu and Dogecoin. And so what you have with Corgi AI is something very, very interesting in my opinion. One, it's a meme because it's a dog token, okay? It's a dog token. So what do we know about dog tokens? Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, that's what we know. And now we have Pepe, and we got the frog versus the dog, and I think Pepe is going to do well. And I'm sure there's going to be a couple tokens that are named after a moon that are going to do well. I don't know. You can never really guess what meme coins are going to do well. But why is this significant? And it's a great question. Thank you for the question. Corgi AI is not only a dog token, but it is a meme dog token on the Cronos chain. And you can actually use, I believe they have a tool, which I still have to dig into, but I've seen some screenshots of it. Shout out to Island Thunder Alpha, hosts some great Twitter spaces about CRO and about the Cronos ecosystem. And he was sharing some info, and this is the research that I do, and I got more to do, that you can actually earn APY using this Corgi AI in some capacity. And I got to look into that more. And I know that on some of the other Cronos dApps and DEXs, you can actually earn you can earn your APY in the form of Corgi AI as well. And shout out to Gold Pony. I saw him actually having a great example. Gold Pony Crypto, another great influencer out there. Shout out to you, Gold Pony. Hopefully you're watching today. Good to have you. Great guy, great channel, great CRO channel, and talks a lot about the dApps and DEXs. But he's got some VVS miner moles, cross chain with Ethereum, right? Do you know how that works? I'll get into that. But shout out to Gold Pony because he's using his VVS miner moles from the VVS dApp and DEX to actually stake those VVS miner moles and earn APY in the form of Corgi AI. And so what I'm saying is Corgi AI is not just a meme coin. It's actually integrated into the Cronos ecosystem. Now, this is big for 3 reasons. One, if you're bullish on the Cronos ecosystem, this is now the top meme coin on the Cronos ecosystem. And if the Cronos ecosystem does well, then this meme coin could do very well, especially since there's some utility to it and at least some APY rewards within the ecosystem. That's great. 2, it is a meme, okay? It is a meme. It's a Dogecoin-like play, okay? Now, 3, back to kind of my reason number 1, is it's a Cronos ecosystem coin with utility. The third reason here is because it brings eyes to Cronos. And shout out to my buddy out on the East Coast. If you're watching, brother, I was talking to you about this, and it actually really makes sense. The Corgi AI token is the meme coin of the Cronos ecosystem. And why this is good for you guys, even if you don't want to invest in this coin, is it's going to bring newcomer investors that are looking how to get into Corgi AI into the Cronos ecosystem in order to get that coin, because that's the only really way you can get it is within the Cronos ecosystem. Same thing for Solana. If you want Bonk, which is the meme coin that is the top meme coin in the Solana ecosystem. 2 ecosystems that are great to compare. A lot of fun. Yesterday I put out a tweet asking, who's got a stronger NFT community, the Cronos chain or the Solana team. There's some fierce conversations going on there. A lot of people would like to argue that Solana is, but something about the community of Crow is a little more welcoming, a little more exciting, in my opinion. But Solana's pretty cool, and it's very easy to use, and the Phantom Wallet's great. And so, in the end, I've come to the conclusion that both of these projects are going to be great. Just look at the performance of these 2 tokens on the day where we're getting this bounce, which we'll talk about in a second. Solana and Crow both are exploding. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. But that's kind of the scoop on Corgi AI. You can only really get it, I believe, in the Cronos ecosystem. How do you do that? You got to go into the crypto.com DeFi wallet. You got to plug into the dApps and DAXs, and you got to trade them there. That's what it is, guys. You can trade it straight through crypto.com DeFi wallet. I don't even know if you have to actually technically enter a DEX or a dApp. You can just do it straight off the wallet, I believe, if you just do a swap. But Frebis is asking, can somebody help me sell out of the name of the coin mentor is mentioning? Oh, you want to sell out? Tell me again. Do you have Corgi AI? You're trying to sell out of your Corgi AI? Let me know. Yeah, it's very, very interesting time. So let's talk about this little bounce, guys. So right now, we did a video last night talking about Bitcoin and Crow. The key level for Bitcoin was $35,000. Okay, what happened? You saw it in the beginning of this video. I showed you. We bounced off the $35,000 level. I said, if we can turn that into support, then, we can continue this move up. And if Bitcoin can find support, then Crow coin will certainly find support as well. That was my opinion yesterday. That was my prediction. Bitcoin found support. Crow coin was testing its support at about 8.7, 8.6 cents. We bounced up. Now we moved up to 10 cents as of this morning through. I saw it at 11 cents this morning. And right now, looking at my handy dandy notebook, my iPad, we are now testing the 10 cent level. Again, that's what this level is right there. And so we are testing it. Look at it. We tested the 8 cent level. And the reason I said these were key levels is because look at the range. Look at how long we were between these 2 lines. This is a key range, okay? And this is back when we were, up above 12, to 12 cents, and we tested 12 cents, which we didn't hold. But that's okay, because we need to turn what was previously resistance that we broke through, and let's just see if I can show you guys here. Let me zoom out. We needed to turn previously what was resistance into support. I mean, look, here's your chart. Crow coin shattered through the 8 cent level. There you go. And you see the big green candles right there. Went up to almost the 12 cent range, and there you go. We didn't get, this is the FTX pre-collapse level, okay, for CRO, 12 cents. And we came back down, and we hit 8 cents. We bounced off beautifully right after my video last night. And now we are testing on the hourly candles. You can see we're trying to get a bounce off the 10 cent level, which I love. I love it. And then we can turn, hopefully, 10 cents into support. I would love to turn 10 cents into support. That way we can continue this move up. Now, again, if Bitcoin continues to tumble off of the 38,000 out, tumble. Why am I saying the word tumble? I shouldn't say the word tumble. If Bitcoin continues to struggle with the $38,000 price level and breaking through that, which is its latest resistance, then we're playing in the 35 to 38K region for a while. I can still see Crow going up. But if we break down below $35,000 Bitcoin, then I do anticipate CRO to go down. And not only CRO, this isn't just a CRO video, guys. This is for anybody out there trading any of your altcoins. If Bitcoin breaks down below, truly breaks down below, not just a wick to 34,800 like we saw last night, a little wick ain't breaking down below resistance. You can wick down below resistance all the time. That can happen as long as the body of the candle closes in an appropriate place, which it did for Bitcoin above 35K. Then we're still in good shape. Yeah, but I really believe in a world where altcoins could continue to rally right now, even if Bitcoin just trades between 35 and 38K. I do believe in that world, and I do believe in also big time that if Bitcoin continues to roar upward, that we can all see, no matter what coin you're holding, whether it's Corgi AI, whether it's Cronos, whether it's Solana, whether it's Immutable X, whatever it is. And I just said Immutable X. It's just, I see all these coins. I know all these coins. You know, I'm not in all these coins. You can't be in every single coin. If you are, then you're probably over diversified. If you say, I've got, you know, any coin I mentioned, if you've got every single one, and you might be over diversified. You know, at the end of the day, I just do my research. I pick out. Somebody's saying, I'm debating on trying out Fulcrum. Shy Sox fan for life is a member on the channel. Good to see a Shy Sox fan. Fulcrum is a good example of a token that I did talk about that I did buy. I bought about $800 worth of Fulcrum like a week or so ago, and I put that in our private Discord. And I do put some trading signals as I'm planning on trading more as we get into this bull market. The trading signals go directly into our private Discord for members. So Shy Sox fan, you probably saw that in the Discord. But yeah, I'm buying Fulcrum. Why? Because what is Fulcrum? Fulcrum is one of the dApps on Cronos in the Cronos ecosystem, specifically for leverage trading. And you can actually stake in there as well and do a variety of different things. But the leverage trading is the biggest feature on there. And, you know, leverage trading is great. It can be a great tool for making money and, you know, really, really easy, not decentralized application to use, but a centralized exchange that is very popular for leverage trading is Femex. I have a link for that in the description down below. We got some people signing up for that lately, seeing more trades go through there. You know, it's a good time to look at trading as the volatility is here, but, you know, don't lose your bags, guys. Don't lose your bags. As for Fulcrum, you know, is that a good buy? I think it is because it's the #1 leverage trading platform on the Cronos ecosystem. And so I think in that it could be huge. Somebody's saying they think they see a golden cross for CRO. That'd be great. But warning for that, you know, when you talk about a golden cross, typically you think golden cross, that's bullish. When you hear about a death cross, you think that's bearish. Well, let me get you with this, actually. Here's some knowledge for you. The truth is that you cannot use those golden cross, death crosses as your trading signal, because what sometimes happens is the death cross is actually a bottom, and sometimes the death cross is a support that you bounce off. Sometimes you wick through the death cross. Typically you do wick down below the death cross, wick down below on a larger time frame, but then we typically see a rally off the death cross. Perfect example, just look back at Bitcoin. We were talking about the death cross for Bitcoin a couple months ago. Well, what happened? We rallied off the death cross. And then we hit a golden cross. You know what happened? We rejected off the golden cross. And then, you know, we found some support and we're moving back up. But just be careful with those terms. You know, technical analysis is finicky. You know, I had some requests recently. Ron Wilson, shout out to Ron Wilson out there if you're watching. Appreciate your DM. He DM'd me yesterday, one of the members on our channel. And Ron, if you're not watching or you watch later, you know, go into the Discord, get involved in that conversation too, because I appreciate your feedback. But he put out a great question, and he just wanted to know some basic TA. You know, maybe he enjoyed some of the TA we're doing here on the channel, and knowing that there's a lot of folks out there looking for TA. Adam Frost says, last time we had a golden cross, we rallied to 96 cents. Well, Adam, that's a great sign. I would love to see that. I hope that happens. I'm not going to put all my eggs in that basket. I'm going to look to Bitcoin for now. But that would be spectacular. And I'm not gonna get overly bullish on CRO to hit $1 before the halving, but I'd love to see it. And Adam, we've been talking about that. But you know, some people, and again, Ron Wilson said, you know, some people out there are new to crypto and don't know the first thing about TA. And look, TA doesn't have to be very complicated. We don't need to look for all the bull flags, bear flags, golden crosses, the ascending triangle, descending triangle. You hear all these terms thrown around. And those are good. Those are good indicators, you know, and appreciate you, Adam. Those are good indicators if you are, you know, really doing daily trades and you're trying to find little supports and little resistances. here and there. But if you're more of a swing trader, not more of a day trader, swing trader, then it's okay to kind of look past some of that. I like to more swing trade than day trade. And admittedly, you know, swing trading is hard to do on leverage unless you're using very low leverage. If you're day trading, you can get away with higher leverage when you're leverage trading, but you better be ready to take profit and set your stop losses. But we'll be doing more. Frank, good morning, Frank. Good to see everybody in the chat. We got the chat going. 62 viewers, 23 likes. Smash that like button, guys. Let me know what questions you guys have right now because we are seeing a beautiful bounce in the crypto market. Unfortunately, I don't have my studio set up to capitalize on the beauty of a very fancy YouTube channel with a background, but we got it coming. I have some ideas coming in the mail. I think it's going to be nice, a nice, sleek, kind of new studio we have coming out. CRO right now testing the 10 cents level, which is great. Bitcoin right now is, let's look at Bitcoin right now, see what Bitcoin's doing. Taking a peek. Let me know what questions you guys have. And I'll get into some of the stories here in a second. Bitcoin currently at 36,228. A beautiful little bounce for Bitcoin right here. This is great to see. Great to see. We want to see support tested and confirmed. And once we do that, we can continue to move up. D-New, appreciate the congratulations on the new house. Thank you, brother. Very excited. I'm very excited for the house, but I'm even more excited for the bull run to pay for the house, if you know what I'm saying. Crypto definitely got us here for the ability to get this house. But, it's only going to get easier, and we'll hopefully pay this whole thing off in this next bull market, which we're seemingly coming up on closer and closer to every single day. Let's talk about some of these key stories. So Binance, I saw a interesting story for Binance where they requested with the United States government, specifically the DOJ, for them to make the charges against them not public. They did not want, for PR purposes, which makes sense, as we go into a bull market, negative news towards the BNB token is something that Binance doesn't want. And so the Binance exchange requested that the DOJ keeps this basically, hey, guys, do we need to tell everybody about this? Do we need to tell everybody about this investigation you're doing into us for sanctions and violations and this and that and the other thing, and money laundering and all these other things they're accusing Binance and CZ of, which who knows if they're true. I don't want Binance to collapse. I think Binance is a good exchange. Some people don't like CZ, which I understand. Some people love CZ and they praise him as a sort of Binance god. I'm not going to take it that far, but I support fellow crypto exchanges as long as they're not, scamming investors like FTX was. But great shout out to CZ and Binance recently. I did a short yesterday actually on how $12.5 million was stolen from executives, a client of Binance that was visiting Binance themselves when they were on a trip. They got kidnapped and robbed of all their crypto wealth. CZ made them whole. And so at the end of the day, I look at that and I go, that's a good example of the kind of backstory as to what is Binance all about. And I think at the end, they're good for crypto, not bad for crypto. And so it's unfortunate to see that when the Binance exchange put out this request for the DOJ to keep this hush-hush, the DOJ said, no. Now, what does this mean? This means that Binance might not have as much of a stellar performance as, you might get in a bull market as compared to if they didn't have a lawsuit going on with the DOJ or a criminal investigation going on with the DOJ against them. It also means that some of the competitors out there like crypto.com, OKX, which I'm going to talk about here in a second, have a chance to outshine the competition, this being the number one exchange, BNB. And not to say that the market caps of Crocoin or OKX's token are going to flip Binance, but at least percentage gain-wise, maybe now we're in a position where these really can outperform Binance, at least in a percentage gain-wise. And in the previous bull market, we actually did see, and Dino says, I hope that regulated crypto exchanges become international digital banks in the future. You know what? I think that essentially they will, but they're not going to get recognized as such because the banks are owned by the state, and the banks are owned by the kings and queens, all right? And crypto cuts out the power from under those kings and queens, and so it's replacing the banks. That's the truth of it. And inevitably, they will have to coexist. Banks will not go away. But crypto exchanges will be your opportunity to opt out of those banks. So OKX is doing a good job too. I wanted to talk about that. They launched a new layer 2 solution. They already had the OKX chain. They do have a great app, which unfortunately is not accessible here in the US. And so crypto.com is, it's nice to have a variety of exchanges to use because different tokens are available on different exchanges. I also am really bullish on the crypto.com token because from an exchange perspective, crypto.com doesn't have the OKX token on their exchange, but OKX has the crypto.com token on their exchange. And same is true for, Binance. Binance is on almost every exchange out there, but OKX token ain't on Binance. I don't think. A lot of these exchange tokens aren't on their competitor exchanges, but Crocoin and Binance are, which is very bullish for Crow, in my opinion. At the end of the day, though, not good news for Binance here. The DOJ is going to keep this public for them, so that's going to continue to be tough for them. But I still think that coin's going to perform well because the success of this exchange that they've had. Now, another story that I saw, and talking about banks here, and I'm forgetting the name of the bank, but a German bank, okay, a big German bank, just announced that they are going to start doing custody for their clients for crypto. It's happening, guys. The bull market's coming. The rumors are spiraling. Don't get caught up in the rumors. But these are steps in the right direction. We're waiting on Gary Gensler to figure this out. We are waiting on Gary Gensler right now to make up his mind on these spot Bitcoin ETFs. And once he does, I think this rally can continue. Well, guys, I got to cut this out short today, but we are having a nice rally today. We are bouncing off key support. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Don't forget to smash up the like button. Subscribe to the channel for more crypto content like this. If you guys want to become a member on the channel, there's a link in the description down below, and there's also a link for you guys to go ahead and open up an account with Femex if you guys are interested in a new platform to trade, to leverage trade. It's there, but please be careful, guys. A lot of good things are coming. Patience pays off. That's the story that you guys are learning right there, right now in these crypto markets. Sushi Satoshi said it. Don't forget, guys, DCA, HODL, and of course, I will see you next time. Peace, y'all.